Here we are. Where we is? This is Knights Road. And today, we're going for a scoop. And we're going to explore the fantastic, wonderful... Oh, Jesus. Boy, that was a big drop. We're going to visit the Franklin Mills Mall area. And we're not just doing the mall, hun. We're doing... all of it. We're doing all of it. We're going to go check out where Carrefour used to be. Matter of fact, we're going to do that right now. This area back in... it was a racetrack. There was a racetrack, Liberty Bell racetrack. I don't really remember anything besides the mall being here. But when this mall, the Franklin Mills Mall, opened... which is across the street, they opened up all these other stores around here. Or I could be wrong, I don't remember. I was a kid. But one of the stores we would always go to is Carrefour. And right here used to be a Pathmark supermarket. It's now a super de-duper car wash. As a matter of fact, I do believe we're going to be washing the car. Or maybe not. It looks like it might rain, so who knows. But yeah, this used to be a Pathmark. And then what they did is they cleared out everything. They just made it a giant car wash. Pretty, let's see. Yeah. They have like monthly memberships you can buy. You get your car washed as many times as you want. I don't know what the rate is. I have a white car, which and I'm not like a car washing guy. I don't wash my car until one of my friends are like, yo, you gotta wash your car. It's freaking disgusting, which one just said to me recently. Anyway, so I had to wash my car. It's been a while. This is the old lawn and garden center to the old Walmart. Used to be a Walmart. Where was the Walmart? The Walmart used to be in Carrefour. What the hell's a Carrefour, you say? Carrefour was a supermarket, but from France. And apparently they got some tax breaks and they built some stores here. And the store was so big that the people who worked for Carrefour, they were on roller skates. And this was the entrance to Carrefour. Then it became a Walmart. And then the Walmart moved across the street, and now it's a storage place. This is a Dick's. Now, the Franklin Mills Mall, when it was first built, was an outlet mall. That's what they would sell it as, 10 to 7 p.m. God, the retail hours are so great. When I used to work in retail, it would be like 9 to 9. 9 like an angry German. So that's a warehouse sale. And what the deal is, look at this. What's going on here? What the hell is going on at the Franklin Mills? Why are all these cones here? Makes no sense. The Franklin Mills Mall is an outlet mall. That was the gimmick when it first started. And you would come here, there was like a Levi's outlet store. There still are some outlet stores in there. And Rick, don't you worry. You're probably saying, yo, is he going to go inside the mall? Of course I am. We're going to walk the mall. We're going to scoot around the mall. We got a lot of time to, oh, it's windy. I hate the windy videos. Okay, so these are other stores. A lot of restaurants. You got what is this? Reiki ramen. I don't do that. That's that expensive ramen. Here's that pho. You got the pho. And then over there is Nick's Roast Beef. There's another Nick's Roast Beef in South Philadelphia. And for the longest time, I always thought those two stores were affiliated. And they're not. All right, Taco Bell. Taco Bell's been here for a while. All right. And then we got over there's our first glimpse of the Franklin Mills Mall. We're dead. We're all dead. That's where the Franklin Mills Mall is. That's the center of the Franklin Mills Mall. You have a KFC, you have Dunkin' Donuts, and you have an Arby's. And I just learned something the other day. Do you know why Arby's is called Arby's? Arby's is short for roast beef. So why not just call it Arby's? I don't know. Anyway, that's why it's called Arby's. Just found that out. This is weird. What is going on? You see how that top part used to have a logo, and I believe the Philadelphia Mills was owned by a company called Simon, and it would have the Simon logo, and it would say a Simon company underneath the Philadelphia Mills, but it's blacked out. What's that mean? Did somebody buy the Philadelphia Mills? The mall ends back here at the Dave & Buster's. They have the Sam's Club. Over here they got Tires Plus. Oh, they got a car wash here. Maybe we'll do the car wash here. Although I hate doing the ones where you have to wash it yourself. I'm going to just go through a machine. It's like a car wash is $15 at that spot. That's probably where I'll wind up going. Now, I heard that there is a pretty big homeless community in the Franklin Mills. I got hit up a few times about this on social media. And people are like, oh, you got to see the big encampment of homeless people at the Franklin Mills. And I've never seen it before. This is the first time. This is the old LA Fitness. It was a like a Gold's Gym before that. And looks like this closed down. And you have some RVs, and people, people do the overnight camping in the mall sometimes. But you also have trucks that park. There was a robbery. There's a big pile of trucks right there, and they'll park there for days. So no, I guess nobody really pays attention if you park here. And yeah, so there was a truck parked back there with like $100,000 of nickels, and somebody robbed the truck of all the nickels. What are they going to do with this building? Let's get the hell out of here. This is probably the worst spot to be. Yeah. I have a thing where you never want to corner yourself anywhere, you know? That's my secret. So going back there is probably dumb. Don't do that. Yeah, there's a little bit of stuff going on back here. Not too crazy. But I saw like an article somewhere that there was like a gigantic encampment of homeless people somewhere near the Franklin Mills. I don't know if this is it, but I was going to say this is not the exact word of gigantic. They're also supposed to build a tiny house community somewhere around here. Yeah, that's not too crazy. Yeah, they're supposed to build a tiny house community for homeless people somewhere around the Delaware River, but up in the far northeast. I don't know when that's supposed to start. I'm sure wherever they pick it to be, people will be upset about it. There's a turn. There's a punk rock band called The Vandals, and they have a song called NIMBY. And their song, I think their song was about G.E. Smith the guitar player from Saturday Night Live moving into their neighborhood, and they just didn't want that. And this is where the trucks were parked that got robbed. But NIMBY is a term, it means not in my backyard. And usually people don't want like drug treatment centers. Nobody wants them. Nobody wants them. But they have to go somewhere. So, I don't know. Yeah, so the trucks got robbed around here. Crazy if you leave your truck here. But I would say if you had to park overnight and do a little stealth camping, it'd probably be super easy here. Parking lot's big. The mall, at one time, was like one of the largest malls, or longest malls in the United States. Pothole Patrol. Over there, that's a church. Used to be a movie theater. The movie theater moved into the mall. Let's see what's going on back here. This looks like we got. Oh, we're dead. We're all dead. This looks like it's like a truck driving school. I don't know what's going on back here. Yeah, it looks like it is a truck driving school. Probably not a safe space to be scooting wooting. Little trail back here. It's all full of trash. Yeah, this is CDL testing in progress. And I had no idea that happened back here. I have a truck driving school in my neighborhood, and it's pretty horrible because when these people start driving, and when I say these people, I mean truck drivers. When these truck drivers start driving, they don't know how to get in the second gear, and they just stick it like 5 miles per hour. It's pretty horrible. Yeah, this is the old movie theater. I saw the movie Seven, the movie Mallrats, the movie Private Parts. Lots of movies I saw in here. And now, I think I can see they still have the old box office windows. And now it's a church. So many things become a church. I guess it's okay. I guess it's better than being vacant. But churches don't pay taxes. So. Alright. They're back behind the Sam's Club. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see a large encampment yet. I mean, that's obvious. You haven't seen it. But maybe they're down here in the woods. I'm not getting poison ivy. Man, look at all the shopping carts down here. Yeah, Sam Club, man. They need to get their shopping carts. They're all back here. I saw a news story that there was a supermarket in New Jersey, and like some dude was just driving by every day and just putting like 4 shopping carts in his van, and then he would sell them to like mom and pop supermarkets for $100. That's the thing, nobody pays attention. Last time I was at this mall was the last time I visited the Guitar Center. I think that's what it was. Guitar Center shut down. And this will be my last video at this mall until I do the Christmas videos. That's usually around late November, early December. I visit all the malls in this area. This store here used to be far more. Matter of fact, this whole section of the Franklin Mills Mall is walled off. You can't even get to this part of the mall. And this was the Farmore, and they had 1 hour photo. Look at that. Pretty decent Robin Williams movie. A little 2007 it closed down. Oh, there it is. Oh, In the Ashes of Sam Ash. I think that's what it was. A Sam Ash or Guitar Center? I think it was Sam Ash. How quickly the spirit Halloween just jump into the body of the old stores. Yeah, this was a Guitar Center, but no, Sam Ash. It was a Sam Ash. And now it's a Spirit Halloween. Oh, we got to go in the mall. We'll go in the mall right here. So yeah, this was the Franklin Mills Mall. They now call it the Philadelphia Mills. I don't know, man. I hate that. It was much better as the Franklin Mills Mall. If you fly a drone above the Franklin Mills Mall, it looks like a lightning bolt. Back in the 80s, the late 80s, when this mall opened, the entrances were colored. So you would have the blue entrance, the purple entrance, you know. And you can see they do such a good job of upkeep on this mall. You can see what old entrance this is. I think that's blue. I'm colorblind. Could be purple. But now what they do is the entrance by number. This is the number 2 entrance. Turn this off. And I've been seeing some videos on social media. People are saying that the Franklin Mills Mall is a dead mall. And I don't think it is. I don't think it's dead. I think it's dying. I think they're going to have to condense it. They're going to have to, like, make, you know, like what they did with the Farmore back there. They kind of just walled off a section of the mall and pretend it doesn't exist anymore. You know, there's some stores that I think it's the Simon Group who own some stores. Like one of the stores that they're not even like owned by the original owners. There's like Forever 21. I think JCPenney is another store. And what they do is, instead of to prevent malls looking like they're completely vacant, mall owners are buying these stores to take up space. Oh my God. So was this the Nike store? The Nike store is gone. Now this corner, this section of the mall, this like little bit, there's really not a lot in here. You got Hilfiger, you got Victoria's Secret. There might be a Gap store, but a lot of it shut down. You do have Tommy Hilfiger and Levi and Bath and Body. You know what? You got a good little stretch of stores here. Levi's, they've been in this mall. I used to work in this mall. I worked in here in the, I got like 1994. I worked in this mall. I'll show you the stores I worked at. Javier the jeweler, he's here. You got the Polo store. Oh, isn't that nice? You got to get yourself a little Polo outfit. Calvin Klein. Actually, a lot of the brand stores are down this end. But then, once you go past Calvin Klein, there is nothing. And the captain means nothing to shop in besides Dave & Buster's. And, so the Gap outlet store, sometimes you go there and you'll buy something on clearance. You'll get an extra 40% off the clearance price. That's not a deal. That's a steal, my friend. Yeah. I made a video about 6 years ago when I first started doing YouTube, and I counted the vacant stores in this mall, and my number, I think I hit 21. And I believe in just this one section, from the number 2 entrance to the number 1 entrance, which is right up here, I believe that we're over that 20 number already. Oh, Spirit Halloween. Should we make the annual Spirit Halloween trip? Oh, I hate Halloween. I really do. It's just dumb. It just makes it, because it just gets me angry. It gets me angry that people are going to pay $329 for this. Right?
Welcome
Okay.
to the carnival.
Uh-huh.
My friends are going to show you a scary good time.
Yeah. Somebody bought this. Oh, his chest is... That's horrific. Yeah. Oh, that's it? What else do you do?
Step right up. one, come all. Everyone is welcome. However, no entrance is free.
Oh, what's it going to cost me? Oh, my soul. It's going to cost me my soul. No thank you, dickhead. No soul. Alright. What do you, I mean, why would you... Yeah.
Abandon all hope. There is no escape.
Okay. Alright, thank you.
Your soul is mine.
Okay. Well, how about this? I just walk away. You kiss my ass. There you go. Oh, this is where Luke works. Next to Future.
Finally made it! I pulled some strings to get you here. Please come hang out with me, and I'll loop you in on the disturbing things that we have going on around here. They say a maniac is on the loose, but I wouldn't want to string you along with some awful rumor. Just in case, let me hide behind you.
Oh, you stink. You're the absolute worst. Alright, here we go. We got... Here's a... That's it. For $229, this can be yours. Oh, the Fun House of Terror. Let's go. My good friend Tampa J flew from Florida to like Ocean City, New Jersey, to go to the grand opening of the very first Spirit Halloween, and that's silly. That's a silly thing to do. This is a tough day at the office, huh? Very good. Thank you. Okay. I'm getting out of here. No offense. I hate talking to characters. Just creeps me the fuck out. Alright, we're going. Alright. Why don't you go scare these children? There you go. There you go. Hashtag views. Yeah, scare them. Okay. Alright. I'll tell you what, I'm more scared than they are. Lucky them, huh? Alright, so this is Dave and Buster's. Dave and Buster's is an arcade and a bar and a bowling alley and they got all kinds of things. And this is, where's the map? Here it is. The map and the map and the map and the map. Alright, so I'm here. What we're going to do is we're going to fast forward back to around here. And if you see the map, it sort of is shaped like a lightning bolt. How about that? So we're going to skip. We're going to go boom. And we're going that way. And we're going to Nordstrom's Rack. And if I tell you what I'm shopping for, you might unsubscribe. I'm going to... there's a song I like by Bad Baby. She's a Danielle Barigliata, I think she is. She's the Cash Me Outside. I call her Bad Baby. Whatever. And Bad Baby has a song called Gucci Flip Flops. It's Saks Fifth Avenue. We're looking for Gucci Flip Flops, which would probably be the most ridiculous thing I ever buy. But I like the song. You got to listen to it. David Spade's in the video. Gucci Flip Flops. I could hit your bitch in my socks. Well, I'm going to get a copyright strike. I better calm down. That's where we're going. Saks of Fifth Avenue. We're going to go in the main entrance of the Philadelphia Mills, which I don't think is a Simon Company. Because I don't see any signs of the Simon Company. Okay, so this is the main entrance to the mall, and this is where you would, the giant Ben Franklin head used to hang right where that TV was, and they would have every hour on the hour, Ben Franklin would chime at like 1 o'clock, and then Ben Franklin would play a song, and then he would say, fish and visitors are like the same thing. They smell after 3 days, or a penny saved is a penny earned. And then one day, they just took down the Ben Franklin head, and they just threw it out. They just threw it out. They didn't save it. They didn't realize, like, for a bunch of kids in Philadelphia, that was like their childhood. That's the Burlington Coat Factory over there. The Burlington Coat Factory used to be Galleria 49 or Galleria something, and it was a arcade, and they had amusement rides. They had like a bowling alley and the Gravitron. The Gravitron used to be there. Oh, the Puma store closed down. Wow. You got right here Nautica. They got, you know what, they do got some decent stores in here. There was a Brooks Brothers store in here, and they had a great deal in cashmere sweaters. So it was like 2 for $120. All right, we're looking for Gucci flip-flops. I don't see any Gucci flip-flops. Is that Gucci? That's Guess. They're the only ones I see, and they're Calvin Klein. What are these? I kind of like these. Would you wear these? Kind of cool. Kind of gonna gloss over this whole section of the mall. H&M. I think there might be a Skechers shoe store. There's a prom dress store. There's another prom dress store. Not really. Yeah. It is what it is. They got the Nautica store right here, right? Children's Place. That store's been there for a while. It's crazy. I used to buy my kids stuff here, and now I buy my grandkids stuff here. Perfume store. That perfume store has been there for as long as I can remember. Remember, I told you I used to work in this mall, and this is where I did the majority of the working. I worked at the right in this section here. Right over there is the Cinnabon. I used to work there. It was called the Fudgery. I used to make fudge and sing songs. Well, actually, I was told not to sing songs. A lot of vacant stores in the center area here. Champion, you got this anime store, Annie Ann's, Spencer's. So yeah, I worked at Cinnabon when it was the Fudgery. Well, let's do the chronological order. I used to work at Spencer's, but Spencer's wasn't Spencer's. It was Babbage's, and Babbage's becomes GameStop in the future. So I worked for GameStop 3 different times. So Babbage's, and then Babbage's next to there was American Tourister, and that was a luggage store. And then over here was the Fudgery, and I just did that out of order because I started at the Fudgery, and then I quit, worked at Babbage's. They paid minimum wage, and I quit, started making $9 an hour as a key holder at American Tourister. Did that for a while, and then I went down a little bit somewhere in this direction. I worked for Nordic Track. I worked at the GameStop in here one day. What else did I do? I did the dirty slut photos. You ever see those pictures of like the housewives who dress like sluts for their husband and they take a picture of it? I worked there for a day. I worked at Walmart. That's associated with this mall. I didn't work for Walmart as a company, but I worked as a toy sales rep. I would go around the stores and make sure things were priced right, give product knowledge sessions. I have anxiety dealing with salespeople. Like, it drives me crazy. And so one of the things I do to have like those shoe polish people not bother me is I always wear flip-flops and Crocs whenever I go to a mall, because you don't polish. You don't polish shit. Ooh, something stinks. Like electrical fire, like something. I don't know. Well, maybe it's that light for Zoomies. Going past Zoomies. You got the Aaron. This is another company that closed down, but then the mall company bought them, and they just keep them occupied, so the mall looks occupied. Oh, Puma didn't close down; it moved, hon. Oh, that's great. I was a little worried. Not that I buy Pumas, but this is a place called Reclectic. And I kind of hate it because it gives me like a thrift store vibe, but it's not. It's expensive. But they sell vinyl records, so I'm going to go in. And going this way, the Foot Locker, Reclectic. Urban Outfitters. So it's like an Free People. I never heard of Free People, but it's like an outlet store of those brands. And Snipes. I had an interview with this company, It might have been the worst interview in the history of mankind. I just did so bad at that interview. You ever do bad at a job interview and you know, like you're not, like 3 minutes into the job interview, I knew I wasn't getting the job. So then we just sat there for like 10 minutes, like wasting each other's time. Like I knew I wasn't getting the job. Like I wish they would just say, listen, that's enough. Go about your day. You're not going to get hired. But instead, then you got to sit there and look at your phone like a dickhead. They're not going to have Gucci flip-flops at Marshall's. They might have Reef flip-flops at Marshall's. I bought flip-flops down the shore, and they're fine. They're just not. They're not exact. I need more arch support. No Gucci flip-flops in Marshall's, and I don't think I'm going to find Gucci flip-flops anywhere. Looking for Gucci flip-flops in the Franklin Mills is probably something that Bad Baby never did, because it's almost, I think it's impossible. But you can find this hoodie. Look at this. There you go. You could be that guy in that hoodie. How do you wash that? You wash it, all the shit falls off. Oh, this is the old bank. The bank used to be here. Now that's gone. Lids. I don't know how the hell lids stay open, but lids stays. Oh man, look at all the vacant stores. This is the old Payless shoes. Used to be here. The old Models used to be here. I think. Well, what the hell they sold here? Probably clothes. A lot of clothes. Pretty much that's what all the stores are in malls anymore. Mostly clothes, and then you got, not many food options in the Franklin Mills. Outside the mall, you got a lot of places, but not really. This is where I think Suncoast Video used to be right here, right? Or was it here? Suncoast Video might have been here, but there used to be a Suncoast Video. Look at this. Look, everything around me, behind me, all vacant. Except for the GameStop. The GameStop is not vacant. All right. When the mall opened in the late 80s, there were 2 food courts. Now, there are only 1. And that one. What's going on, cuz? How we doing? And now, there is only, we got this place, the Hala Grill. You got Charlie Steaks. You got Popeyes. You got Sbarro's. I don't know. How does it stay open? How does it stay open? I never see anybody buy. It's the worst pizza in the world. It's been here. This might be one of the longest running stores in the mall. And then if you want to get some chicken, you want to get some of that good chicken, you go to Little Tokyo. The chicken is banging, yo. And that's it. But all over here, this used to be all types of restaurants, Chinese places. Back here, there was an Arthur Treacher's. There was, is that what it's called, Arthur Treacher's? McDonald's. Might have been a Wendy's. Now it's a wall. It's a wall, hun. About 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Tuesday. I think I'll probably post this on Saturday. So I'm taking the weekends off. Not vlogging, I'm not filming, but what I do is I make 2 videos in one day. And giving myself a little bit of a break. Just a little bit of a break. They do have some chargers and ports, and I don't know what I'm doing with my life, just so you know. And for right now, I'm just going to keep making some content, not on a daily basis. And I'm going to start writing some stuff and just working on a few things. That's what we're doing. Just don't know. My YouTube channel was shut down 2 weeks ago, and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And well, the reason being is, you see how the YouTube channel is back up, which means they should never have taken my channel down, but that's all right. I'm not bitter. A little bit, maybe I am. But I don't know what I'm doing with myself. This is Five Below. Five Below is they sell shit cheap. They sell what it mostly is a lot of discontinued stuff that they don't make anymore, like old runs of wrestling figures, or just stuff that, whatever, junk. It's junk. It's all shit you throw out. I guess that's not a ringing endorsement. And this is the end of the mall. This is where the wall used to be, and then it was the FYE, and then that closed down. Here is the AMC movie theater at the Franklin Mills. I don't think the turnaround would play here. It'd be cool if it did, right? So we started around here, did a little scootski wootski in here, went back this way. We're at the theater. Over here used to be a Rainforest Cafe. That's gone. May 10th. Uh-oh. When's the last time they updated these movie posters? They should have a nice poster of the turnaround. Here we are, cuz. What's going on? Looking for my movie poster. You see it? Let's see what movies they got playing. I've actually seen movies since I went a decade without going to the movies, and I went to a film festival. And let's see what we got playing. Okay, all right. The Forge, the Front Room, the Killer's Game. Am I a critics? Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. Maybe Beetlejuice. Adam the Woo said it wasn't too bad. Yeah, you know what they do now? You don't even buy the tickets at the box office. You buy it at the concession stand. But, I used to love movies before I started YouTubing. Or right before I started dating Mrs. Captain. I used to love going to the movies. I'm kind of creepy. I love going to the movies by myself. I love it. It's just the best. And I love going to the movies like on like a Tuesday afternoon, like right now. And then you'd be the only one in the theater. Oh my God, it's so much fun. One time I did a real dickhead thing. There was a movie theater not too far from here, and they were playing Heat with Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. And I was the only, it was showing at midnight. It's like a 3-hour movie. And I kept everybody at the theater till 3 o'clock because I was the only one there, and I bought a ticket to Heat. Oh, they were so mad. They're like, hey, you don't want to see Heat. They were trying to talk me out of it. It's like, no, I'm a theater nerd. I like to watch, I want to see Pacino and De Niro do their first scene together on screen. It's going to be fucking epic. I was a real big movie dork. And then I just stopped. Maybe I'll get back into that. All right, and this is the Walmart. Walmart used to be Ports of the World. And after it was Ports of the World, it was Boscov's. And then they tore down the Boscov's and made it a Walmart. And the Walmart moved across the street. This is, by the way, you enjoying this video? Why not subscribe? Got some cool stuff coming up next week. And then we got Red October coming up. Tickets were acquired. Oh, we're still looking for that homeless encampment. I do see some shenanigans going on, right? Here's another place I used to work at. Toys R Us. I didn't work for... Oh, no, I did work for Toys R Us. I actually left. I worked for this toy company called Spin Master. They make Air Hog helicopters, Bakugan, Tech Deck skateboards. I would go into this Toys R Us and help them merchandise. As a matter of fact, when my toy company was getting ready to lay everybody off, I kind of got like a heads up. I left the toy company to work for Toys R Us as an assistant manager. And Toys R Us, this used to be a Toys R Us, and now it's a Lomax carpet. And there's Keystone Fireworks. Fireworks are legal in Pennsylvania. Did you know that? There was an election, people voted, and then they voted to make fireworks legal. And then the 4th of July happened after everybody said, let's make the fireworks legal, and it sucked. And then people are like calling their politicians, you got to stop these fireworks. And they're like, yo, you assholes voted for it, or you didn't vote, or whatever, you know. Here's another storage place. Life Storage. Boy, the storage companies have a pretty horrible names. Life Storage. I used to work for a storage company. I used to work for Smart Stop Storage and Extra Space Storage. And just so you know, you don't need to put stuff in storage. You just need to throw the shit out. Unless it's Christmas decorations. For some reason, I kind of get it. They take up a lot of space. But there's no need to hang on to your dressers or your furniture. Just throw it out. You're going to wind up paying more in rent than you will. Then you can just buy a new thing in the future. A new, better thing. Or you can just come down here and trash bag. The hell? I was thinking maybe there would be like an encampment back here, which is kind of crazy. Like I'm scooting down here with the camera and the. Oh, I think I found something. Oh, there's a deer. Oh, there's a whole bunch of deer. Oh, I wish I had a gun. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, there goes a baby deer. Hello, friend. I don't think you guys can see it. Alright, I'm gonna leave you guys alone. I'm sorry I scared you. No, don't run, you dickheads. I told you I'm leaving. What's wrong? You don't speak English? What's the problem with the deer today? They don't speak English. I don't know what the hell is going on down here. And no hunting back here. I know. You probably see these deer. You're probably like, God, I wish I could kill them. But you can't. No hunting. There's a YouTuber we watch. Outdoor Boys or something like that. He's just like this dude. And he just goes to... This is where... Oh, what's going on back there? A lot of bike parts. Just saying, if your bike is missing and you live in the Northeast, might want to check out that spot. Yeah, so anyway, that guy Luke from the Outdoor Boys, he just goes places, and he's a manly man, right? That's my idea of a manly man. He'll go places and he won't bring food, but he'll bring a gun. He just shoots the fucking duck. Just kills a duck. Duck was just living its best duck life, and then Luke had to make a video, so that poor duck had to die. That's all right. That's the circle of life, I guess. Here it is, the Keystone Fireworks. There has to be... When I worked at the luggage store at the Franklin Mills Mall, there were a few days where people wouldn't come in and buy anything. Who the hell would buy fireworks on like a Tuesday in September? There's nothing going on. Here it is, the old Toys R Us, which is a Lomax. Here's the Mavis Discount Tire. I don't know why they do the thing with the fake balloons. You know, I know why they do the thing with the fake balloons. You know why stores do balloons? It's supposed to make you think that it's a sale going on. But when they have fake balloons, that means they always want to have the image of a sale going on, but doesn't mean there really is a sale going on. There's a senior care place coming up. I used to work for a dirty mattress company called Mattress Giant. I don't think they're still around, but we would have to blow up balloons every day. And the reason why we would do that is people would ask, why do you have balloons up? And we'd go, oh, we have a big sale going on. Whole thing was a scam. If you ever buy a mattress, just know you could haggle 40% off the sticker price. I believe that's why God put me on this earth, is to let people know they can haggle when they buy a mattress at like Mattress Firm. All you do is you tell them my brother used to work at a mattress store. He told me I can get it for a discount. You give it, and you just say to the salesman, give it to me for, if it's $1,000, say give it to me for $600. And if he says no, then I'll go somewhere else. No big deal. No big deal. I don't care. The beer store. They have a pretty good selection. It's a little expensive in there, but they have a pretty decent selection. Back when I was a drink, I don't drink anymore. I actually, surprisingly, I'm coming up. I'm 10 months without a drink of alcohol. And that kind of flew by. But they always had a good selection in there. They have Sweet Baby Jesus, which is like a chocolate peanut butter porter. And they also have like this hard cider. I mean, you know, talking about alcohol when you're an alcoholic, kind of a silly thing. No, what stinks? I have to do a lot of, not a lot of appearances, but sometimes I do appearances. And they're always at bars, or whenever I go somewhere, there's always free liquor. And such is life, I guess. All right, well, we did it, right? We did the Franklin Mills Mall. Right now we're in the Liberty Plaza. What are they? Oh, the rumor. I didn't tell you the rumor. So the Philadelphia 76ers don't own an arena. And they were talking about putting an arena in Center City, Philadelphia, which is kind of dumb. I kind of like it, but it's kind of dumb because leaving there is going to suck. But I saw an article and somebody said, yo, there sure is a lot of open space in this area. And, you know, maybe knock down a little bit of the Franklin Mills Mall and put up a stadium. 95's right here, Woodhaven Road's right here. It actually seems like a pretty smart idea, which means they're not going to do it, you know? Oh, I gotta wash the car. I got so many things to do. Parking for Burger King only. Don't you dare think about parking in there. That's just for Burger King, dickhead. All right, well, listen, if you liked the video, do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up, and while you're at it, please hit subscribe. Don't forget to check out my merch. My merch, ooh, it's fire. And if you want to help me out, there's a link below in every video to my Patreon. Patreon, people, you're going to be getting a lot of early previews. I hope you're ready for it. Also, I'm going to be filling out the postcards again this week. And I got a question for you. Oh, man. Oh, the Franklin Mills Mall has seen better days. What state will it be filled out this time? Last time I filled out the postcards, I was on the way to the movie premiere. And I filled it out. And you either got a postcard that said, I am on a plane, or it said, I am in Dallas. There you go, Citizens Bank, home of the Philadelphia Phillies. And this time it will say, I am in a state. Very exciting. State I'd never been to before. All right. I'll show you one last thing. Yalma, he won't end it. Show you one last thing. My favorite store in this mall is this thrift store up here, 2nd Ave. Love it. And next to it, oh, I got a big pothole, or not pothole, speed bump. And next to the 2nd Ave, Big Lots is closing. And I used to work at a self-storage place. And The guy who worked at Big Lots, who would come into my place, and he always said it was the worst job he ever had in his life. It's the worst job he ever had. So I'm happy for him that, I don't know if he works at this one, but it's closing down. Big Lots. Very sad. You know what? I'm going to end it with a little walk inside Big Lots.